What's up, kinks? It is NappyFu all up on your screen, and today is a That Nap Life video. Have you ever wondered to yourself, you know what? I want to make a hair oil, but some of these people be doing way too much. I need a simple oil. I got you. You ready? NappyFu checking in. Lego. Welcome back. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, kinks. Let's get right into it, y'all. When it comes to making a hair oil, first question I ask myself is, why am I making it? Do I want something that's moisturizing? Do I want something that's moisturizing and strengthening? Am I going for the slip? Am I going for the potency? Whatever be the case will direct me on what type of oils I want to include in the mix. But as far as the mix go, there's two basic ingredients you need: a carrier oil and essential oil. Carrier oils are your things like coconut, extra virgin olive oil, almond oil, and so on. Some of my favorite ones are coconut oil. I like coconut oil because it has been scientifically proven to penetrate our hair shaft. Whatever doesn't make it to the cortex, it stays on the outside of our hair and continues to build it up. It also helps with dandruff. So if you have dandruff issues, this is your girl, okay? It helps to strengthen our hair follicles and boost moisture levels. One more great thing about coconut oil is the amount of fatty acids that it has in it. It has this one acid called lauric acid, which is known to bind to the protein of our hair, which helps to protect it. So that's one reason why I like it a lot for pre-peeling. So it's the bomb. The next one I like, which is somewhat equal to it, is the extra virgin olive oil. Also has been known to penetrate our hair shaft, as in scientifically proven. Well, basically, they did some case study and it showed that it did it. Okay. So, extra virgin olive oil, though, does help to soothe dry skin. So, it helps to soothe if you have itchy scalp. It can help with that as well. It is known as a natural conditioner, and it also helps in preventing hair loss. Okay. Extra virgin olive oil is easily accessible too. That's why I like it a lot. And for using this daily, it works really well, y'all, because it does help to stimulate hair growth, and the oleic acid that's in it makes the hair softer and more pliable, which basically means it gives it more movement. That's why some people prefer this over coconut oil, because coconut oil daily use might not give you that movement you're looking for. Grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is rich in vitamin E. It is known as a very light and good absorbable oil. So its absorption level is high. So it doesn't take that long for it to soak in. It helps to keep moisture in your hair and prevent it from getting dry and crunchy. And y'all know we ain't got time for crunch crunch. Okay, the next oil is sweet almond oil, y'all. This is also rich in vitamin E. This oil has been proven to help in preventing split ends. So if you incorporate sweet almond oils into your life, trust me, you will have less split ends, which means you'll be doing what? You'll be retaining more length. I'm just saying, hint, hint, alert, alert. Okay. So, y'all, these are my basic oils that I use all the time. There are many more carrier oils. Trust me, there's apricot oil, there's argan oil, there's sesame oil, there is avocado oil. Did I already say that one? There are so many, y'all, but these are the ones that I tend to keep in rotation because they're easily accessible, and things like extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, grapeseed oil, which are also cooking oils, I can get a lot of, some more bang for my buck. All right, so we also have essential oils, y'all. Essential oils are all very stimulating. They cannot function well on its own, so it needs a carrier oil. And when I say function well, is they're so potent, they're so strong that it's highly recommended by majority of professionals to always mix it with the carrier oil. When applied directly to the skin, it could irritate you. So you always want to mix these with a carrier oil. So essential oils are most of them are very stimulating, which means it can help with hair growth, or they smell really good. So they can be a fragrance oil for you. All right, so I hope you feel a little bit more comfortable, and you're probably like, you know what, I could do this. I can make myself a little simple oil. Cool. All right, grab your carrier oil. I'm gonna use extra virgin olive oil again because my hair loves it. It always makes my hair feel soft, more pliable, meaning it gives it great movement and has a lot of antimicrobial properties to it. Helps with hair growth. So many great things. Your carrier oil should be the highest amount that you put into your mix. Everything else would be a lot less. Essential oil. I'm going to use rosemary oil for its hair properties. It helps in cell regeneration. It also helps with thicker hair. So that's why I use rosemary. Now I have the essential oil that gears towards a hair problem, and then I use essential oils then I have essential oils I'm going to use towards fragrances, which also might help with the hair problem, but I'm mainly putting it in there because I like the way it smells. I always say every half amount of oil I'm going to use, oil being carrier oil, I'm going to also put at least 20 drops of my essential oil. That's how I measure it. Do you? But that's how I go. 10, like 15 to 20 drops of each essential oil for every half amount of carrier oil that I put in. That's how I do it. So I'm going to use lavender because it's very soothing, lemongrass because I love the smell, and it also helps with itchiness. Okay. So go ahead and add in 10 to 20 drops of whatever essential oil you want to use. One specifically for a hair issue, one for fragrance, or if you have one that smells good and also addresses any hair issue you have, then you just need one. Okay. So that makes it one carrier oil, one essential oil. Didn't mention jojoba oil earlier because it's not a carrier oil, it's a wax. But I highly recommend this being in any hair oil you're going to make. Basic, intricate, don't matter. Jojoba oil needs to be a part of the crew. It has been proven to mimic our hair's natural sebum. Sebum is that oil, that moisturizing oil, that lubricant that our scalp naturally produces. So when you apply this to your hair, it mixes right in because it's already almost like the others. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of weird how I explained it, but y'all know what I mean. So yeah, putting jojoba oil is very moisturizing. It promotes in hair growth. It promotes in thickening your hair. Has vitamin E, B, C, copper, zinc. Very nourishing. You need to add this to your mix. That's all I'm saying. So if I put one half of my carrier oil, I'm gonna put maybe 2 teaspoons of jojoba oil to it. All right, so try your hardest to always put your oil in a dark bottle, okay? Whether it's glass or a dark plastic bottle, and you're good to go. That is the most basic hair oil you can use that your hair will thank you for. Now, if you're anything like me, you know good and well you can't be stopping here. You want to do more. You want to do extra. All right, here we go. You can always take things up a notch. You can add so many so many oils to your stuff that you be like, I am a mixologist now. Like, let me start selling this stuff on the streets, y'all, because I be in the kitchen cooking and whipping and cooking. I'm telling you, hair oils is really easy to make. Depending on the oils you use, the shelf life could be for a while. As long as you put it in a dark bottle, maybe even in your fridge. Some people like to put the oil in the fridge. I don't know. But you can really go ham, okay, on the kind of oils you want to use. As you can see, this is not even half of the stuff I have in my cabinet. Bald. We're about to get into it. So again, I like to use more oils, and I call this my base oil mix. Now, not my basic, my base. Now, I say base because I tend to make hair oils. I tend to make a base oil that is moisturizing. And I make this my base oil for when I want to add other stuff to make it either strengthening, make it Ayurvedic. So when it comes to my infused oils, I like to use this base oil and then whatever I'm infusing it with, whether it be lavender flowers, amla leaves, curry leaves, whatever be the case. Okay, y'all. So for my base oil, I'm measuring right now. I said measuring. Measuring right now just for the sake of giving y'all some measurements, but really I just be throwing stuff in there. I just always keep in mind my carrier oil will be the highest amount. That's just something that I've always learned. I forgot where I learned that from, but my carrier oil will always be the highest amount. So I like using a lot of moisturizing oils, and I like using oils that promote hair growth but gives me that softness that I need. So that's why I tend not to really go towards coconut oil for these type of things, because coconut oil is more, it can be moisturizing, but it can also be crunchy. Because of the way it really loves our hair protein, might be why some of y'all don't have a successful experience with it when you're trying to use it daily. So I keep coconut oil again for my pre-poo or for my whipped shea butter mixes. That is it. All right, so we have all these essential oils. You can go ham on essential oils too. You know what I'm saying? You can put a whole bunch in there or not that many. But I tend to use different essential oils that might do the same thing or do absolutely different things. Okay. So there are other oils that can help to boost and support the carrier oils like vitamin E. Vitamin E adds very little as a base. So that's why we don't recommend using vitamin E or even castor oil as a base. They're really thick. They're really thick. So always cut that down with using an actual moisturizing derived from a plant, a seed carrier oil. Okay. So you also have argan oil, which is a carrier oil too. But this sucker is not the cheapest. So I don't tend to use this for my base. No, no, no. I'm going to put a few drops and then put it away. Okay, shoot. How much does this cost? We can't be just going ham with that one, girl. There's rosehip oil. There's quite a bit. There's quite a bit, y'all. So just kind of try it. You can't, I don't want to, I'm trying to make sure I don't say something like you can't go wrong because it'll be that one person that goes wrong and try to blame me. I don't want that. But just do your research. Research each oil you already have in your pantry. See what benefits it does for your hair. And if you want to mix it all together, mix it all together. Just make sure your essential oil amounts do not outweigh your carrier oils. Trust me, don't do that to yourself. Okay, girl? Use that carrier oil to be the biggest one, the star of the show, and everybody else is just supporting actors. Okay? So, as you can see, you can put a lot, you can put a little. But whatever amount you put, again, make sure your carrier oil holds it down for the H-Town. You feel me? Y'all know what I mean. So now I have all this oil. As you can see, it's not a lot. I don't try to put so much. I use it because a little goes a long way. That's another thing. When you use oils, you don't have to saturate unless you're doing a pre-pooling. But even then, little goes a long way. So here's my reused dark bottle. Okay. Using dark bottles and preferably using glass bottles helps to extend the shelf life of your oils. And that's it, y'all. So this is the more intricate oil, which I like to refer to as my base oil because I can use this in anything. It can be used on your body when you're moisturizing after a really good shower. Use it in your deep conditioner. Use it on your hair. Use it in a shampoo. Use it in a pre-poo. Use it in a hot oil mix. You can use it in so many different ways. Sky is the limit. So I definitely recommend you making at least a basic hair oil. Carrier oil, essential oil, jojoba. Call it a day. Kind of want to speak to y'all about something I'm going to be experimenting. I'm just gonna let y'all in. I'm gonna let y'all in on it because y'all part of the crew. Have you ever heard of hyaluronic acid? Hyaluronic acid is very popular amongst among skincare. Skin as in your face. It is one of the one of the first applications that you put after you've washed your face and you've toned it. You use hyaluronic acid because it helps to hold in water, which is hydrating. So it helps your skin to stay hydrated. I have done some research and I've come to realize this can also be used on your hair. So there's two ways that I've come to learn hyaluronic acid comes in. Water-based, which is what you see before you now, or the ordinary one is more oily like, more sticky like, right? So, but either one helps to hold moisture in. So I'm going to take my base oil, put it into this empty hyaluronic bottle I used before, and I'm going to add in hyaluronic acid. And I will be using the dropper throughout the week, for a couple of weeks, and be applying this to me scalp and just kind of see what it's like because moisture retention is an issue for a lot of us naturals. And I've come to learn something like this might help. It might aid in that issue. There are a lot of hair products that already have hyaluronic acid in it, and I didn't even know. The power of research. I was just Googling it. And I just started seeing these articles about it, and I saw some scientific articles about it, case studies, and yeah, it helps in holding in moisture. So I keep y'all posted, okay? And there you have it, y'all. 3 different type of oils. One of them is just experimental, the hyaluronic acid oil, of course. And then you have your basic oil, where you just have one carrier, one essential, and jojoba oil. And then you have your base oil, where you have a whole bunch of stuff in there that really helps. I also want to say when you have your base oil, whether your base oil is the basic oil, which is fine, just have some oil in your life, okay? You can use these oils for infusions. Infusions such as this one that has been infusing about 2 days so far. I just set it up. So in here I have fenugreek seed, I have coffee, I have amla powder, brahmi powder, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Infusions is nothing but you infusing a carrier oil with some type of herb or flower or powder. But you know what? We'll talk about that in another video because this one's already too long. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Okay. And now we have come to today's Snapchat question. I want to know, Team Kink members who never made an oil, do you feel like you can do it now? Especially because I feel like, I hope I broke it down simple enough for you to understand it's really not that hard. And a lot of times you have these oils in your house already. So you never made an oil before? Are you going to try now? Let me know in the comment box below and what you're going to put in it. And for those that been about this DIY life, let me know some of your favorite hair mix oils ingredients below. If you don't mind sharing the recipe, trust me, you would definitely help another natural out. Thanks in advance. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please go ahead and help your girl out by hitting that subscribe button, and make sure you hit the bell right next to it so you can be notified the next time that I am all up on your screen. Also, if you're bored during the week, come on and hang out with me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all of that, all of that. And I will catch you on the next one. You will see this girl all up on your screen once again. Until then, please remember, my sister, my cousin, my brother, Team Kinks. I say Team Kinks. In order to have healthy hair, you got to do healthy things consistently. NappyFu checking out. Deuces.
If I told you you were, if I told you you were, if I told you you were beautiful, beautiful. If I told you you were beautiful, beautiful. If I told you you were beautiful.